Sorry about that, folks. Hello, welcome to Beers for Spring. This is the third installment of Beers for Spring. Like literally, as soon as I was getting ready to start, someone called me. I told them I'd call them back. So we're looking at beers that would be appropriate for spring time. Spring. This beer that I have, it's questionable. Matthew Wallace. I'm sorry you have to stop drinking, but it's the way it goes sometimes. I mean, there's a lot of non-alcoholic, yummy drinks you can have with virtually endless possibilities. You know what I mean? So the way it goes. Hams, yeah, that'd be good for year round, I suppose. All right. So let's do a screen. Let's show you what I have first. We'll see who else joins. I have PB and Jams. Let's try to block out the glare. Yeah, PB and Jams, peanut butter and jams. Yeah, NA. Those are not the greatest, but I guess you could get used to them, you know. All right. This is a malt beverage with natural flavors, brewed and bottled by Abita Brewing Company, LLC, Abita Springs, Louisiana, with aromas and flavors of strawberry and roasted peanuts. Well, I'm going to show you the website. We're going to do a screen share. With aromas and flavors of strawberry and peanut butter, PB and Jams will immediately take you back to your favorite childhood snack. Well, it's still my favorite thing today. The peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The flavors meld perfectly, should be a comma there, resulting in a medium body brew with a subtle sweetness. 8% alcohol, 20 bitterness units. They use lager yeast. It's a lager, but they use Pilsner malt and wheat malt. And the hops are German, Pearl, and Tradition. And there's natural flavors added. And it's sold in 6-packs of bottles or on draft. I've never had the draft version. I'd like to try it. Limited edition, and it says January, February, March. So March would be the beginning of spring. You wouldn't want to go past March on this, all right? And in Louisiana, March would be questionable because it's 8%. Mickey's. Well, you can join with Mickey's, but you have to make the argument of why Mickey's is appropriate for springtime. And I could see that. It's not really what you would call a spring beer, of course, but Diamond Girl. All right. Yeah, I hope you can find PB and Jams. Keystone it. Smooth, like Keith Stone. So here we go. There's no going back. All right. Tilt the glass. Somebody was ripping on me like, why do you dump beer in there? Oh, nice smoke. Like that. Learn how to pour. I just deleted it. I don't want to hear all that. You know, if you can come on with some sensible intelligence, I'll discuss it. If you come on attack mode, you got to go. It's got to be on the couch. Yeah, let's see if this is too sweet. Something changed. Season came to an end. I had to leave you, and that's where my heartache began. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish the beverage ramble would join. Man, I wish the beverage ramble would join. Everybody.
What the hell?
Right. Now, but I'm going to do mine first. I'm going to let you bring yours in a moment. BC was thinking about bringing Mickey's. I said, well, you could maybe make the argument. Now, this beer's got no coloring added, all right? So it's yellow like Andy Gator, and it's 8%, just like Andy Gator. Makes you wonder if it's not, in fact, no, can't be. But if you look at the ingredients for Andy Gator and you look at the ingredients for this, Well, they're not exactly the same, but they ain't that different. Okay. I'm going to give it the smell. I don't think you get this, Jean, in your area. Man, I wish BC's beer reviews, BC's beer reviews.
PB Jams, PB Jams, PB Jams. BC! Hello there, my friend.
What's going on, guys?
I get my
Well,
wish.
let's hope I don't fall asleep on this episode. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I get that the PPG Jams, and that's from Abita. I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, and I just showed the website. Now, let me do the aroma. I'm gonna go fast. Okay.
Watch out.
It smells like jelly. It does. Smells a little bit like peanut butter. Let me mute BC for a minute because he's rummaging around. All right. Now it says natural flavors. So I was reading. Well, I don't want to get into that, but natural flavors, they have to be natural, but there's a little controversy with that. I could clear it up if we had more time. All right. So it smells like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Here we go. Taste. Well, mostly it tastes like an 8% lager, like Andy Gator. But you get, and there's no corn or rice added on this. You get the peanut butter and you get the jelly. So I don't know what they're using in this, but it's not artificial flavoring. Well, it's interesting. Body's medium. Finish is mostly dry. Sweetness scale. 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Bitterness units. I'd say 1.5 out of 5 hop cones. I like PB and jams. It's running about. It's kind of expensive, but I paid $2.29 for one bottle. You know, so anyway. I don't know what Jean-Pierre's doing, but we'll see if we can go over to him, and then I know what BC's got, so I'm gonna bring him in when it's time. Now, Beverage Ramble, if you don't come in a minute, I'm gonna add BC. Going once, Beverage Ramble.
Yes. I'm sorry. I had to relieve myself at the bathroom. So.
Yeah, you didn't. TMI. All right.
Yes, too much info. Yes. Good evening, everybody. Hope you're watching. I'm gonna make an argument for anything that is viewed this time of year as we're in the spring. We all think we can drink certain things in the springtime. Beer drinkers. Whatever. Could be anything, a Pilsner or, adjunct lager, whatever it is, yada, yada, yada. Or maybe a glass of wine, maybe Chardonnay, or a Riesling, whatever it is, that'd be viewed as spring, anything for spring. But I brought something today. I've rarely had this. I've had one thing from them, but I think also they might be viewed as a spring beer or something for spring. This time of year right now as the weather's warm, and today I got a lot of pollen in my area. Angry Orchard hard cider, and I'm drinking their peach mango. Now, this is 5% ABV. Angry Orchard, owned by Boston Beer Company, of course, the folks behind the infamous Sam Adams. So,
that's not a beer.
True, but I figured something for spring. Figured that, hard ciders, malt beverages would be something that's kind of enjoyable. So, and again, the weather being what it is, 5%, something that's pretty light, nothing too overly heavy, nothing too overly strong.
Angry Orchard what?
Angry Orchard hard cider.
Yeah, but
peach mango flavor.
Peach mango, okay.
Peach mango flavor, yes. So,
what's the ABV?
5%. Now, this would be something, again, this time of year right now, of course, it is nice, it's lovely. Like I said, it went up today, 78 degrees today here in the Atlanta area. So it was a really beautiful day. Sun, very windy, getting some of that cold front that's coming down from where you are, that's moving up this way.
Now look, don't talk too long because BC wants to stay awake over in this joint.
Okay. I won't go long. But anyway, 5% ABV. So we're looking, as you can see, looks like a champagne, looks like a typical malt beverage. I wanted to bring a Heineken. That might be viewed as a beer for spring. So, or a Pilsner Urquell, Urquell. Hard, again, very light. Now, the reason why I say that, I won't go on and on, because of what it is. It is light. It is refreshing. Warm weather. Sitting outside on the porch. The breeze is coming through. It's nice. It's perfectly temperatured. This would be a great spring beverage to have. Nothing too heavy, nothing too overly strong. Just right. This is what it is. Hard ciders are very popular. Wines are popular this time of spring. White wines, things like that. So, as I said, okay, instead of doing something like the usual beer adjuncts or the light lagers and whatnot, and things like that. So I said, maybe something like that. I thought about maybe bringing a wheat beer. That might have been a good idea, but let me just go outside of the box. So I bought this. Nice peach flavor. And if you had any of these hard ciders, they say they're hard, but they're not really hard. Very small. Enjoyable, decent, nice, very clean, nothing heavy. Perfect for this time of year where you're doing all those things I described, the enjoyment and the mellow. So, not my thing. I prefer the higher ones. They're the ones that are 8%, like the Red's Wicked, things like that. But for this time of year right now, you want something that's not too strong, just perfect. So, there's my score. Definitely get that peach and mango. I'm my score. Definitely get that peach and mango flavor from this right away. And Angry Orchard has done quite well. They've done their apple. They do a sour apple, green apple flavor, which is very, very popular. And a lot of people tend to mix that green apple with chase it with the Crown apple, the Crown apple whiskey. They chase that with it to give it some flavor, which is kind of fun and interesting, but they do.
Yeah, so. I think this actually Crown apple. Okay, I think this actually is doing better than the Samuel Adams beers these days.
Yeah, again, as we all know right now, with all the thing about the light lagers and the ones that are low cal, nothing too strong, the hard seltzer crowd and whatnot, the white claw, all those things are very popular. But
look at all the different
my crowd, and I don't very rarely buy this either.
Look at all the different apples that are used in this: Gala, Beeden, Granny Smith, Red Delicious, Emeridi, Bertha Court, Binet Rouge, Medallion d'Or, that means gold medallion, Michelin, Golden Delicious, and Fuji. Well, it's a lot of apples.
Quite a few, some of which I didn't know they All I know about Granny Smith, Red Delicious, and that was it. So,
story here. Now,
BC, go right ahead, my friend. I'll give my score later on this one.
Okay. We're going to try to update the comments also best I can. I'm going to try to show the Mickey's website. Now you're going to have to unmute yourself, and you have to tell us why you think this is a beer that's appropriate for spring.
BC, I saw your video. Yeah. Loved it.
Okay, so yeah, I see that you see the video. Yeah. Now I just dropped the video of this earlier today, and my whole point, well, there might be several. Let me try to work this through. Now, in my video, this is the first time I've ever had Mickey's ever. Yes, in my video, that was the first time I've ever had Mickey's in my entire life.
Yeah. In your whole life? Golly.
Yeah, exactly. Now, when I did King Cobra, like 3 episodes back, I've had King Cobra, I can't tell you how many times. But when it comes to Mickey's, in any shape, way, or form, this is the first time. And, I've got a buddy that drinks Mickey's all year round. And I can tell you one thing, even though that this might be the grenade version or the barrel version, depending on who you go by.
Yeah, I say barrel.
Yeah, depending on who you go by, yeah. And you know what? this is a 5.9 APV, no IBUs that I know of. Now, this seems like one of them transitional beers. It goes from winter to spring, which is fine. It's good. And, you know, you got a lot more beers in the wintertime that are a lot more heavier than this beer here. And we all know there are beers that are heavier than this. And to me, I'm not saying this is a light beer, but compared to some beers that I have reviewed on my channel, this is a lighter and spring-like beer to have, in my opinion. And I've already had 5 of these already. And this is good. I mean, this is great. And, you know, but then again, I've got to say, spring beers is in the mind or
the mouth of the beholder.
perception of the person that's drinking it. So, hey.
Now, I did a screen share, and Jean-Pierre, can you tell me what is wrong with this website right now?
Sorry about that. I do not I see Mickey's Ice, but Mickey's Ice I think has been discontinued, unfortunately.
Right. So there might be a few little cans and bottles left on the shelves, but it's gone.
Check the dates. Check the dates.
Yeah, right.
I've had Mickey's in the 32-ounce bottle, which they're not showing here. I'm talking about Mickey's Ice. I've had Mickey's Ice in the
I've never had it in the 12-ounce can. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Mickey's Ice Brewed Ale. It's an ale. I've had it. It's a little different than the Mickey's, but I have bought it in Florida.
Yeah.
But there's the classic Mickey's from 1962 in the 40-ounce, the 32-ounce, the grenade, as people call it, although it's really the beer barrel, and the 24, 16, and 12-ounce can. I've never seen 12-ounce in Louisiana. I've seen 12-ounce bottles, very common. Water, barley malt, corn syrup, dextrose, malts, yeast topped extract. Mickey's history. Let's see real fast here, and then you can give us a description. It won. Look at all the introduced 1962 by Sterling. Sterling Brewers went out. Sterling went out of business in '97, so Miller got a hold of it from Pabst. Now look at all the awards this won.
Yeah.
And when you drink it, okay, I'll let you describe it. But for me, when you drink it, it's like, I don't know. Is this really a malt liquor? I know it is, and I put that in the comments, BC, on your channel. I would pick this over Budweiser any day. It's just that good of a beer. I mean, it's not heavy. It's not too strong. I mean, it's just I've gotten the grenade bottles. First time I had the grenade bottles, I bought it down in Mississippi. And all I ever had it was in the 25-ounce can when I lived in Mobile, Alabama. And now, since I've been up here in Georgia, is in the grenade bottles. And time to time, on the weekends, I will pick up a 6-pack of the grenade bottles, and I will, sit there and enjoy it. I think it's just a really good beer. I mean,
all right. Now,
I know it's a malt liquor.
Let's turn it over to BC so you can give us a description.
Sorry about that.
Okay, now, to me, I mean, to a certain extent, it's kind of like a Heineken, to a certain extent. Okay, now follow me on this one if you guys can, and I know you guys can. And with this particular beer, God, I'm kind of rough tonight. But with this particular beer, I know it goes out smooth. I've got a buddy that drinks this beer all the time. And like I've stated in my video, today was the first day that I've actually had Mickey's ever in my lifetime. Now, Is it a bad beer? No. Is it like the most excellent beer out there? No. But is it a good beer to have? Yeah. And you know, I cannot down Mickey's. I cannot badmouth Mickey's whatsoever. But in my part of the world, Mickey's does kind of get a bad rap, though, to a certain extent.
Yeah. In Louisiana, it does not. In Louisiana, it gets a lot of respect, but that's here. You live in Michigan, so you know.
Yeah. Now, some would say this beer, Mickey's, that I've got might be maybe in the neighborhood of Milwaukee's Best Ice, but I don't see it that way. And
Okay, now wait. Now we got to go on, but give us some flavor and aroma notes, and then we're gonna come back around. You know,
okay.
just in a to you know, so we can kind of keep things together. I think Mickey's is my favorite malt liquor, even more than Colt 45, which would make my friend David aggravated. But hey, bro.
Yeah. But you know,
What? Hey, Jay, guess what I'm drinking on the side for tonight's review?
Colt 45.
works every time.
Sound like you.
But you know what? This is kind of like a Heineken. I don't want to say it's a simple beer, but it's almost a simple beer. I mean, you got that water, you got that barley, you got that hops, and they all work in balance. I mean, to me, it's almost a perfect balance.
Yes.
And you don't get that with many beers where it's a perfect balance. And, you know, I wish I would have tried this beer, in my case, decades ago. And, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm 48. Now, I've tried St. Ides. I've tried Old English. I've tried King Cobra and what have you. But Mickey's has never came up into the mix for some reason.
Hey, well, look, I'm glad it did today.
Yeah, it came up today. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm glad it came up today myself, too. And I'm glad I'm trying it. I'm glad I reviewed it earlier today. And I mean, I would have to say this is probably one of the best well-balanced beers as far as a malt liquor beer goes.
Yeah.
And
I agree.
I'm sorry for sounding so rough today. I really do.
You know, a lot of people I was at work with today were sick with a cold, you know.
Yeah, I've been talking all day. I generally don't talk much unless I'm on a video or a live stream. So, I mean, I've been talking a lot today.
Well, that's okay. That's why I retired from teaching, because it was killing my throat. Like I would get home from work and my throat would hurt so bad from talking all day. Somebody asked me that this morning. Why did you retire from teaching? I said, man, I couldn't take that pain. You know, it was killing me, you know, having to talk all day.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I get that with like your situation is more different than mine. Now, I talk when I need to, and I make it, or at least I try to make it important when I say what I say. Now, it's a different story with you. I get it. You're a teacher or a former teacher. And you know, you're used to talking all day. I'm not. So when I'm talking,
when they installed those new air conditioners, and those air conditioners were so loud, I had to talk so loud just so the students could hear me. I was like, I got to get out of this job. I can't handle this. I needed a microphone. I needed a microphone with a speaker, you know.
You mean, Jay, you mean a bullhorn, right? You know.
I used to use a bullhorn, I swear. You know those megaphones they use at the games? The last few years, I was talking through that, and I told the students, "I'm sorry, but I can't talk over these air conditioners." All right. Well, anyway, we could go on all night, but we're not going to. All right.
But you know what? I thoroughly enjoy this beer. First time having it today.
I love Mickey's. I love Mickey's, and I started drinking it in 1996. And I could show y'all all of my cans and bottles, but we don't want to see all that. All right.
Mickey's is respected here in Georgia as well.
Mathern sells 2 malt liquors because they don't deal with malt liquor. All right, Mathern's don't deal with that. They're more like a gourmet store. But Mathern's has Mickey's and Steel Reserve.
The 6%.
Well, that's the only one sold in Louisiana. So
unfortunately, we had the 6% in Georgia, but with the Molson Coors situation.
Yeah. Now Mathern's used to have a third malt liquor called Ice House Edge, but
poof, gone forever.
All right. Well, I guess they still do have Abita Andy Gator, but anyway.
You mean Abita Andrew Gator? Gator?
Right. All right. Now, time for the scores. I like this PB and Jams. It really kind of does taste like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and that sounds crazy, right? But it does really. So I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, but they don't have bitterness in them. But I like it. It's a novelty. I wouldn't drink if you drink this all the time. You'd hate it, But I don't think it's really appropriate for spring. On second thought, I think it's more of a winter beer. But oh well, too bad. But maybe for the cold days of spring. You know how sometimes during springtime it'll be kind of cold. So it's good for the cold days of spring. But for the warm days like today, nah, it ain't going to work. All right. So I'm going to give it a 95 out of 100. I do like it a lot. It's a novelty act, but, there's a place for that. Like the cigars that blow up and the guns that shoot the flag. So, yeah. Now, Jean-Pierre's going to give us his score for Angry Orchard.
Yeah. Again, like I said, sorry, clear my throat. I'm gonna take some pills before I go to sleep because I got these pollen. This pollen was all over the place today, just everywhere. So I'm going to feel the effects of it. Just one Benadryl, that's it.
You don't want to wind up like the King or a famous drummer or
a famous female singer, Yeah.
Right.
Or actress, that was blonde. Happy birthday to you. Anyway, Mr. President. Anyway,
oh yeah, drug addict.
Anyway, back to Angry Orchard, Peach and Mango, and all the Angry Orchards. Again, hard ciders, 5%, very low ABV. But again, if you want, I've mentioned the debate. If something that just enjoyed for the springtime, these hard ciders, these white seltzers, and all these other styles are extremely popular. I, for one, I've had them, but I just can't deal with them. Just like with the hard seltzers, I can't deal with it. It's not in my wheelhouse at all. I know what I want. If it's something that's refreshing, if I want something really refreshing and easy, low cal, I drink an ice cold bottle of water or a regular seltzer. That's, whatever, with lime and whatever. But give me a light lager and I'll be good. But anyway, for the Peach Angry Orchard, I'm for the style and for the spring, for what it is. Just like with the shandies, same thing. I'm going to go B on this one. It's going to be an 82 out of 100 for this one.
All right. So kind of good, but not exactly terrific.
Yeah. And at 5%, it's kind of low too. So that's not.
And we know you like. We know you are. Again, yeah. We know you are an enthusiast. Thought I was going to say another word, huh? All right. That's what I say. I'm a hobbyist. All right, BC, how you going to score this beer?
Well, I got to stick with my original rating, and I've got to go with 90 on this one.
90.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep. I mean, I think it's pretty good for this brand of beer. And it makes me wish I tried this beer a lot or a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago, yeah.
So I don't know what helped me out, but I'm glad I'm trying it now.
Hey, well, that's how it goes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm posing this question to both of y'all. How many beers have you seen and wanted to try it, but haven't tried it until recently? You know what I mean?
23. I don't know. A lot, probably.
Yeah. Well, I think, yeah. I was going to say, I think you know what I mean, but I know you guys know what I mean.
A lot, because you just pass them over and then you say, I'll get back to it, and then you don't get back to it, and then. All right. Now, so we have three scores, 95, 82, and 90. Let's see what that averages out to. 95 plus 82 plus 90 divided by 3. That's an 89. So we scored very good. So we did a very good score today. Now, as far as promos, tomorrow night, get yourself ready. I'm telling you right now, get yourself ready. This is not a drill. This is not a game.
This is not a test.
Right. You want to play games? Go get a Parcheesi board or Risk and play games. We are doing Fandango Friday tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Time.
On a Thursday.
And it's thundering.
Yeah, but we're going to use the name Thunder and Thursday because of different things. But liquor or liqueurs. If you bring cider, you ain't going to be on here. All right, liquor or liqueur. If you bring beer, you ain't going to be on. Liquor or liqueur. I have my liqueurs ready to roll.
Yeah, I'll find something. Knowing me, I'll find something. So
you want to bring liquor? Bring liquor. I mean, who can't find liquor? But I can't drink liquor until Easter Sunday because I gave up liquor for Lent. And it's been driving me mad. Because I wanted to drink. I wanted to do my Dawnbusters, but BC was like, "What happened to Dawnbusters?" I was like, "Well,
yeah, exactly. I was about to say."
But that's why it's a sacrifice, because you miss it. If you didn't miss it, it wouldn't be a sacrifice. It'd be like if you gave up spinach, but you hated spinach, well, it wouldn't be a sacrifice. All right, now Claude. 6:30 Eastern time tomorrow. 6:30 Eastern. Go on for about an hour. I've got my party bucket. All right, now, so this was a success. Wouldn't want to drink it every day though. Now, here's some products I really would not want to drink every day. This just hit the market in the past couple of weeks. I bought the 12-pack today. Wish me the best, y'all. I said, well, I can't resist. So I'll blow myself up for a moment.
Oh, Chunk, look at that.
Margaritaville. That's their what? They're flavored. Oh, okay. Mango peach. Okay. All right. Beach berry and strawberry daiquiri. Okay.
And here's the box. Hold on. I got somebody calling me outside. Hold on. Here's the box.
Okay. Jerry.
They're all 4% alcohol.
Good old Jimmy.
Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, Margaritaville.
Has that dude have it? Any other hits other than Margaritaville?
Margaritaville come Monday. Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah, so we know about his Landshark
Monday.
lager. We know about his Landshark lager, but he decided he wanted to make flavor beers, so he came out with these in the last few weeks. So,
of course, trying to compete with the Rita line, but neither here nor there.
Right. Now, I'll show y'all one more thing. Well, I'll show y'all two more things. If you behave, I'll show you two more things. If you misbehave, I'll show you one more thing. I bought some wine yesterday, and I'll show you what I bought. I don't know if you ever had these wonderful wines before, but hold on. These are from our friends at E&J Gallo. These wines were introduced in 1959.
Oh, blooms! Oh, wow. Strawberry Hillside. I think I might have had one of them. One of the wines I bought. I was cooking some ribs in the backyard, and I bought one of them. Boom wine. It
Boone's
wasn't
Farm.
an MD 2020. I couldn't do with that.
Yeah, Boone's Farm. So I did not pay a lot. I only paid $3.29 a bottle. Never had it in my life. I don't think. I'll show you one more thing. Come here. Come here.
Hello, Kitty. How are you? Hey, Kitty. Kitty.
What's going on, Orgy?
The weather was coming, so I heard that crying. Okay, we'll go get your food out of the back porch. You're all wet. You're wet.
Okay.
Yeah, that weather system is coming our way. It's supposed to rain around 11 o'clock up until 2 in the morning for us here. So.
All right, promos.
Oh, yes. All right. That's my score. I just uploaded the Bosun Hazy IPA. Hope is up there. As well, I did another review the day before that. The name escapes me what it is. But this is what I have coming up. So I wasn't prepared. But I'll show it to you anyway. All these beers are Trader Joe's beers that I reviewed. I had, the one I did the other day. The powder, Sierra Nevada Powder Day. Powder Day IPA. That's when I reviewed. So I had that one and the Bosun Hazy IPA from Trader Joe's. This is the one I have coming up. 3 of these beers will be from Trader Joe's. I got the Bosun Chocolate Stout I'm going to be reviewing. As you see, the Joseph Brau Hefeweizen. As you can see right there with the light and all. I got that coming up. Also, I got the Drive-Thru Red Dry Hop Ale.
Oh, yeah. I like that beer.
Yeah. So those are the 3 I have coming up. And again, like I said, the one I just uploaded. And I guess hopefully John will be doing Stout Sunday. Jay, I'll let you know about tomorrow in the chat, whatever about Thundering Thursday. But definitely be on Stout Sunday. I got two stouts already. Both of them I probably have. One I reviewed and never brought the Stout Sunday. One I did brought the Stout Sunday and reviewed. But anyway. That's what I got coming up on my channel. So, folks, thank you, Jay, for doing this. Appreciate it. Yes, PBR on draft is awesome.
Yes, I agree with that. Okay, now BC beer reviews, regardless of if it is in a
bottle or can. I'm going to be reviewing a beer today, guys. And I haven't worked out my Saturday show. But I'm gonna have something interesting on my Saturday show. Today's Wednesday, and I had Mickey's, and to me that was interesting. So I'm gonna have something interesting Saturday, and you're just gonna have to check it out. You're gonna have to wait and see. I hate to be mysterious, but I'm sure you guys are gonna love it. Yeah.
We'll check it out.
Yeah.
I hope you can join Thunder and Thursday if you're able to.
As well as I do how much alcohol I've got on my counter. So I'm not going to guarantee anything, but I will try to make it the Thundering Thursday. Because I hate saying, yeah, I'll be there, and then something happens and then I'm not there. So
Right. Well, I mean, it's no pressure. If you can join, join. If you can't, you can't.
yeah. Well, I was kind of referring to Stout Sunday. I know one Stout Sunday said I'll be there, and then probably 11 o'clock I said, "Oh, I just got up. I'll just watch." So I don't want to say I'm there.
That's the way it goes sometimes. Hey,
Yeah.
well, anyway, we did some interesting beers tonight. Well, 2 beers and 1 cider. So the PB and Jams was well received from me at least, but I don't know about being for spring. That's questionable. The cider, I don't know. It's not a beer, so but anyway. The title of the video is Beers for Spring, And BC's Beer Reviews, BC's Beer Reviews. Mickey's, that's good for any time of the year, spring, summer, fall, or winter. So I have these flavored concoctions. I got so many of them. I'm getting depressed just thinking about it. I got so many. And then, but I figured if I don't buy them, I'll never get to them, And then we can't say tomorrow morning we got Dawnbusters, but we'll say that on Easter Sunday. And I did on my anti-war channel, I did the George Dickel Tabasco barrel finish, and I did the Naked J pickle barrel. And then maybe tomorrow I'll do the Taka Mardi Gras vodka on the anti-war channel. Why not? Heck. And oh yeah, don't drink Boone's and Southern Comfort and beer in the same night. Yeah, we would definitely agree with that. Do not mix those 3: Boone's, Southern Comfort.
Yeah, unless you got the next day off, then okay.
I still have those 2 beers. I'm sorry. I still have those 2 wines from Dollar General that Jean was telling me about that I still haven't cracked open. Huh?
The Spring Creek wines, right?
Yeah, I still haven't broken open those other 2 Spring Creek. I did the first one and I liked it a lot. And so the first two, the Merlot and the Moscato, I like those. I think that's it.
Someone wanted me to put my channel on the chat. I just did. So people who want to BC, you want to put your channel in the chat and all that stuff.
Okay, let's see. We'll try to update that right now before we get off the air. I got to call my friend David back, see what he wanted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's fine. I'm about to just chill and I don't know, maybe just chill, relax.
Right. I'm gonna go watch some college baseball actually. So
enjoy the Final Four this weekend, everybody. All the Blue Bloods. It should be a great tournament. I'm looking forward to watching both games. The women's game as well on Friday night, and then the men's on Saturday, and the women's Sunday, and the men's on Monday. So
now, where is the Final Four going to be held this year?
Let me see. You mean the Target Center in Minneapolis? Of course, that would be the women's. I don't know. Someplace in the city that has a lot of fun stuff. I said I would mind living there if it's not New Jersey. I don't know. I think someplace in Louisiana. I don't know the name of the city.
I might have been to that city. All right.
I think I have been to. Like 5 times I've been there to that city. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. Y'all take care now. And people want to know what's coming up because now March is over. I'll tell y'all real fast. So April coming up in April. Well, the first week of April, we're not going to have any Wednesday night. I got too much going on. But then everybody can go watch Eric's channel, Wildcard Wednesday. Then April 13th, we have contract brewed beers. Any beer that's contract brewed, like say Simpler Times Lager, something like that.
Aldi's Chex beer.
Contract brewed beers. Any contract brewed beer you can find is Wednesday, April
Rockdale
13th. So you got 2 weeks to find it.
Rockdale might be hard to find.
No, you won't find Rockdale. April 20th. April 20th is Joker's Wild Wednesday. Joker's Wild Wednesday. And then get ready. Hold on to your seats. April 22nd. The topic is Steel Reserve 211.
Oh no! I see if I can find the black cans anywhere around.
I can get the 6%. You're all right.
Oh darn! You might have to ship me something from where you are, Jay.
I don't believe I'll be shipping Steel Reserve to anybody. All right. I'm not gonna pay $10 to ship a $1.50 beer, $1.75 beer. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Good night.
It's been real, Jay. Thank you.